So this time she felt like it was very meaningful that he actually stayed. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today I want to talk about how when you're in the unfolding of things, sometimes it's almost like you're between timelines. That's the best way to put it. It's like you're between two realities. So it's like you have bits and pieces of the old and bits and pieces of the new, and it can feel kind of confusing. So I had a session with one of my clients. This is probably the second or third video where I've come on to talk about the experiences that she's manifesting through the unfolding of the manifestation of her and her mirror soul, who is her husband. But something happened some time ago where he ended up thinking that she did something that she actually never did. But because it was such a scary experience, she's been blaming herself for it and she hasn't let go of it. So we uncovered a couple things in the session yesterday, and I had to jog my memory today, actually, before making this because I didn't write notes during the session. So I really needed to go. If I did, I tossed them. I needed to go back and really like get quiet and write down all of the things that I could remember. So I'm going to do the best that I can with this. But I think it's going to inspire you guys to just trust through the process, even if it feels like you're between two different realities. Just continue to make sure that the momentum, your energy, your focus, your trust, and everything is continually going into the end of the relationship. So I'm going to share this, hoping that it inspires you to keep persisting, not to give up, but also to persist in your loving yourself and your power and stuff. Before I get further into it, if you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow. I appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything related to your specific person, feel free to email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website, coreunion.com. You can book whatever you want to book. And my scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you with my next available. Picking up from, I believe, where we left off, the last video that I created, she was having some unfolding and having some, good times and then some, uncomfortable conversations with him. He always comes to her and wants to know if she wants to have dinner, maybe go soak in a hot tub, go for a walk, go for a bike ride. He loves spending time with her. And then the pattern is that he gets agitated, he gets edgy, and then he wants to go and he gets frustrated, and then he brings up the old story again. And this is where it's appearing like he's not letting go. And that's just the way it is. That's what happens when we're blaming and shaming ourselves and we're not forgiving ourselves and we're still beating ourselves up about something. Then unfortunately that gets mirrored back from your one and only. And if you're ignoring yourself, also, even though that's not the case with her, but for you guys out there, if you're feeling ignored, you're probably ignoring yourself. You're probably ignoring areas of your life that you should be paying attention to. Where we picked up from last time, she had gone to a beach and she was looking at the waves and she asked for a sign. And then as soon as she left, she's driving and her mirror soul is driving right in her direction and they lock eyes. And then she's like, well, there's my sign. Then she's almost home and he's right behind her. Now, they are married, but he ended up living elsewhere for a little while. So anyway, they ended up, I believe, back physically communicating and stuff then. And then now we bring it to the time where we had the update from yesterday. She said that he was checking on her because he wanted to make sure that she was alive and okay. And, she said, yeah, I was just at class. And he said, okay, well, now that I know that you're okay, then I can leave. So then he leaves. And then he ends up making an excuse to come back. They ended up snuggling and they were intimate, but not sexually intimate. They just cuddled all night, which she said was very significant because in all of this time now, all of the time that it's been since they've been apart, when he's come over, he always ends up leaving. So this time she felt like it was very meaningful that he actually stayed. He wants to do things together. He wants to go for bike rides together, go for walks, watch their favorite shows together, snuggle, have dinner together, and things like that. So then she said that he wanted to talk and he had some questions. And one of the questions was something along the lines of, what can you forgive? Like, what are you able to forgive? And what is it that you want from us? And she ended up saying, so there's one mirror coming up. What can you forgive when, again, the thing that happened that caused the separation didn't actually even happen? She's been blaming herself and feeling bad and not letting go, even though she didn't do anything to mess anything up, but she's been feeling like this is all my fault. So because she's been holding on to that blame and angry with herself, it's interesting that he's asking her, what can you forgive? So that was one of the most that was an amazing mirror that for her to see that she needs to forgive herself. Then he asked something like, what is it that you want? Like, what do you want in a relationship or something? She mentioned a few things. And then he said, I don't know if I can give you what you want. So now, first, there's the what can you forgive? Now, here's the I don't think I can give you what you want reflection. Okay. Which to me is she's holding on and beating herself up for something. So he's not forgiving her because she's not forgiving herself. I can't give you what you want. I don't think I can give you what you want. And I think that's her. Obviously, I don't know if I can do this. He said something about not being easy. I'm not easy. I think that that's a reflection of her not thinking that it's easy, maybe of her not thinking that she can handle this, that this is hard. So she has to see that this is easy, that she does forgive herself. It's okay for people to have challenges. It's okay for people to have difficulties, but we end up seeing eye to eye. We communicate lovingly with each other. We see each other's true intentions. We trust each other. We trust each other's true intentions, right? Then there was something that happened, maybe it was days later or whatever. There was some stuff around Mother's Day and there was some triggering stuff because he felt sad because he did lose his mother. They got into it a little bit. He needed to leave and get space. And then they ended up getting into it again. And I think he said something along the lines of, why won't you let me go? He's saying, why won't you let me go? And then another breath of yours, you're saying, you can't let go of what happened and you're not forgiving yourself. You have to forgive yourself. You have to go back and forgive yourself for the thing that you think is the cause of the separation that you didn't even do. This is exactly what he's reflecting back to you. He's angry, he's upset, he's not letting go of the past. He's wondering, asking you, can you forgive? So can you forgive yourself? He's saying. And then he's saying, why won't you let me go? That's like him saying, why won't you let go of this? Why won't you let go of this old story? I know, or at least I intend that this helps you guys understand what happens with your mirror soul. Please just do affirm down below with prayer hands and a heart that you've received this message. Stop blaming yourself. Stop shaming yourself. Forgive yourself. Let the past go. Let yourself feel loved. Let yourself feel safe being loved. Let yourself see the best, the highest and best in yourself and in your mirror soul, and let yourself see that they see the highest and best in you too. Okay. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.